Now this title might be a little confusing for some people because Luffy is after all a person who proclaims his dream of becoming the Pirate King at every possible moment of the series, and also this is something which has been acknowledged by his own crew, and even the Straw Hats themselves have told this particular thing at some of the very crucial points in the story. But something very interesting has come up in One Piece manga chapter 1000, especially in regards to Luffy's secret wish that was explored in Ace's flashback. So hello and welcome to Under YZ, my name is Soham and today we are going to explore Luffy's actual or Luffy's secret dream which we do not know as of yet in the story. But before that, if you're new here then please consider subscribing to our channel since I do weekly anime and manga related content. With that being said, let's begin the video. Now before trying to theorize what exactly is Luffy's true dream, let me first give a brief explanation of what exactly is going on here, because it seems like a lot of people are very confused as to what exactly Ace said in the flashback scene. It's quite possible that this particular misinformation has come up because of the wrong translations or fan translations, and some people are basically believing the fact that Ace is actually trying to talk about Luffy becoming the Pirate King. That is totally wrong here, that is totally not the case for several different reasons. The first and foremost reason being Roger himself. Because if you all remember, Roger never knew that he is the Pirate King. That was a moniker, that was a name which was given to him after he actually went to Laugh Tale. So it's not possible for him to proclaim in front of Oden that he wanted to become the Pirate King. That particular name was given to him after he reached Laugh Tale and after he discovered the One Piece. Moreover, just to clear things up, let me just read what is actually said in the chapter in the official translations. According to Ace, shoot, that was a slip of tongue, I wasn't supposed to say that. You didn't hear that? Just forget about it. Anyway, don't laugh at that, me and Sabo won't allow it. That's at the end of my little brother's dream. Moreover, Ace continues that, sure, when Luffy first said it, we laughed, but that's okay. Nobody else can laugh. We believe in him. And finally he says that, I really think he can make it happen. And he basically wants to say to Yamato that do not laugh at my brother's dream, and at that moment Yamato proclaims that no, Yamato is not going to laugh at him. Because those are the words the king of the pirates spoke. Those words which stunned Oden. In the journal of Kozuki Oden, there was a great man who said the same thing. Of course I wouldn't laugh at him, your brother is incredible. So these were the words that Ace and Yamato shared in the flashback scene. So going by this particular thing, it's pretty evident that this is not in relation to being the actual Pirate King. So the question now is, what exactly is Luffy's dream? What exactly is this secret dream that we never knew about? I just wanted to have a discussion in this particular regard because I think that this is a very fascinating topic and I'm pretty intrigued by this particular thing. Now of course there can be numerous interpretations to all of this. There can be many hilarious interpretations, there can be many jokes which can be implied here. There are even theories suggesting that Luffy basically wants to eat a mountain of meat. That is very much in line with the character of Luffy. So I actually won't be surprised if that is one of Luffy's tertiary dreams, because hey, after all, a person can have multiple different dreams, right? But what exactly is this secret dream? Something which Ace and Sabo thought was ridiculous at that very point, but later on they realized that no, this can become actually true. Luffy has the potential to do this particular thing. At the top of my mind, there are two particular theories, and one among them is actually a part of an old One Piece theory which the fandom speculated for a really long time. So let me talk about this in detail here. So now, this theory actually has to have some resemblance to Roger himself, because according to Yamato, this particular thing was said by Roger himself as well, and this is the reason why Oden was awestruck by all of this. So what exactly can be said in this particular regard? What is the quote-unquote dream of Luffy? I do not really believe that Luffy, or rather young Luffy, will be able to talk about liberating the people of the world. I really do not think that young Luffy can have that kind of a mentality at that point in time. But what exactly can be said in this particular regard? I think a good explanation for this would be uniting all people, or rather making friends with all the people. And this would be also in line with Roger's dream as well, about acknowledging people of various different races, including the fishmen and all the other people that are currently present on the planet, and this includes East Blue, West Blue, North Blue and South Blue. And to an extension, this particular dream can also lead up to destruction of the Red Line. I know that this is a very old theory in the One Piece fanbase, that Luffy will eventually break down the Red Line and he will eventually unite all the 4 seas. This will also lead us to the All Blue, which is actually Sanji's dream as well. Now of course I do not think that Luffy would have said these exact words that he would destroy the Red Line, but rather something like this could have very easily happened, that Luffy saying to Ace that, you know Ace, I want to meet all the different people who are present on the planet. I want to meet people from North Blue, West Blue, South Blue, and every other place. And in order to do that, I can do anything. And a very good example or a very good explanation for all this would be that Luffy wants to make friends with all these people and he wants to have a party with them. Or not rather party, but rather he wants to eat with them. Most of Luffy's desires are already molded by food, so I think there won't be any plausible problems in this particular regard. And of course, Ace being older than him, he would have simply laughed off at the idea that Luffy would even be able to destroy the Red Line. So this is one particular aspect or one particular theory in regards to Luffy's secret dream, and the other one, in my opinion, it's less likely, but it is still a good theory nonetheless, and that is knowing the secrets of the world. Now of course Luffy is not a scholar, he's not an archaeologist like Nico Robin, and he doesn't exactly want to study the history of the world as a whole. But this is rather something in regards to the curiosity that he had as a child, and he just wanted to know what exactly is the world that is present in front of him and what exactly is going on here. Why is his name containing a D letter, which not a lot of people actually have? What exactly is the Red Line? What exactly are the Marines? Who exactly are the pirates? And what exactly is the quote-unquote void century that is being talked about here? Of course, he's not super serious about all of these things, but he just wants to know, he just wants to have an idea about what exactly is going on here. He will not even study, he will not even bother to talk about all the things in details, but he might just want to have a brief understanding of what exactly is going on here. And this could also be in line with Roger's thought process as well, that he actually wanted to know the history of the world, which is the reason why he wanted to seek out the One Piece in the very first place. And in a way, combining both these theories, I think it leads up to one particular thing, and that is freedom. Freedom is a very important aspect in this particular world of One Piece, and we all know that slavery is a very huge part of the One Piece world, and this is something even the Marines allow. So of course Luffy has an idea about this, and he also had a first-hand experience about all of this at the Sabaody Islands. But I think a freedom aspect could also play into this very well, and this would actually complement his dream of becoming the Pirate King. He will basically become the freest man alive, and he will also free all of the other people who are trapped into the shackles of various sorts of societal norms or societal that are put at their place. That would be a very nice dream. Now of course that would be something at which Ace and Sabo would laugh at the beginning, but as they grew older, they would have eventually realized the truth behind Luffy's words, and they would have even encouraged him in this particular regard as well. So overall, I think these are my theories or my thoughts in this particular regard. I might be wrong here, I might be totally wrong here, but these were some of just my thoughts in this particular regard, wherein I'm trying to explore the dream of Monkey D. Luffy, the secret dream of Monkey D. Luffy that Ace finally revealed to us in One Piece manga chapter 1000. So what do you guys think about all of this? Please mention your thoughts in the comment section below. So that's it for today guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more. This is Wonderwise, and I'll see you soon in the next video.